What's up, guys? This is What Men Talk About. This is Mr. Carlitos.
This is JT.
Today we're going to talk about our experiences on losing weight, staying motivated, and success. A fitness success. Right?
Sounds right.
It might not look, but Carlitos has been working out. He's how much you weigh?
How much have I lost? I've lost about...
What was your biggest?
My biggest was 340.
340. What's your height?
I'm about
5'8"?
6'1".
6'1". No mames, güey.
I'm about 5'8".
5'8"? Yeah.
On a good day.
340 pounds, 5'8". And how much you weigh now?
Right now I'm about 250.
250. So, how do you feel now? Do you feel any different? Do you feel healthier? Do you feel more energy? What do you feel?
I feel a lot healthier. I have a lot more energy.
So, that's a lot of weight, man. How did you do that? What made you do that?
Well, getting older, realizing that I've gained a lot of weight. Because the number one step is I didn't really realize I was unhealthy.
Right.
I thought I was healthy. I felt good. I felt fine. And then one day, I was walking and I realized I was getting tired. And I was like, man, like
just by walking?
Just by walking, not a far distance. Remember, when you met me, I used to be very fit because I was a boxer.
Mm-hmm.
I jog 8 miles every morning. So just a short walk got me tired and then made me realize. So number one thing, you have to accept that you're not healthy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what gave me the motivation to start working out. And then my goal was always realizing my age. I'm getting close to 30 now.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I have to do something to, if I ever want to consider making a comeback in the sport of boxing.
So you're saying that the fact that you were walking one day and then you suddenly were tired made you realize, okay, I need to start working out.
That made me realize I'm out of shape. And then that made me look into my age, which I'm also not 21 years old anymore. And that's what made me make the decision that, one, realize I'm overweight, two, I have to do something to better my weight, and three, I'm not getting any younger.
Mm-hmm. What have you done to help everybody who's watching? What have you done that helped you stay motivated and keep up with the workouts, keep up with the good diet?
I mean, the one thing I could tell people is that you got to take it one step at a time. It's one day at a time. You're going to start by, going to the gym, right? You might go to the gym to walk on the treadmill for 5 minutes, but it got to become something consistent. The consistency is where you start building something.
Yeah,
right?
because you're not going to lose all that weight overnight. So
no,
obviously it's a group of every day going.
It's an everyday
doing
thing.
Something.
And then everybody's different. Not everybody's built the same. Not everybody's gonna have a different journey. I'm just saying what worked and what helped for me, right? Mm-hmm. Or what's helping for me, because I'm still have a journey, and I'm still in the journey, and I'm still working towards losing a lot more weight to make that comeback in boxing.
Mm-hmm. Sounds right.
So yeah, the number one thing is consistency. Just going every day. And
how hard was it to change your diet?
That's in the beginning it was very hard. And like I said, I started with some people are like, oh, don't drink soda, don't eat fast food, don't do this, don't do that. Yeah, they were right. I mean, your nutrition is a big part of losing weight.
What helped you stay away from all this food? Because we all know that the food is the main reason why we're all unhealthy. What exactly helped you not eat that donut? What exactly helped you not have that treat?
This is what helped me, and I'm just gonna tell so people can listen to it right now, right? So when I first started working out, going to the gym, I was still eating bad. I decided to take it a step at a time. So instead of, if I drank 3 sodas, I would drink 2.5, right, or 2 3/4. The next day, I'm gonna cut it down just a little bit more, and so on until you start replacing stuff with healthy stuff. You're not gonna change something drastic, because what happens when people work out? What happens when people eat healthy? They do it for 2-3 months, then they go back to their normal habits. Mm-hmm. So instead of me doing that, I was like, I don't want to do something temporarily. I want to change and form new habits. So instead of ripping them off, I just slowly started changing what I was doing, and then with, like I said, with time, consistency and time, And the persistence, like keep doing it, that's what helped me.
How long you been doing it?
So far, it's only been 5 months. And ever since I started, it's over 60 pounds that I've lost.
Have you woke up one day and you're just tired
Man, a lot of times.
every day?
Not every day. It gets. This is the one thing people need to understand. It gets easier.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but it doesn't mean that you're gonna wake up every day and you're gonna be like, I need to go to the gym, or you're gonna be like, man, I feel like going to the. Some days you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be like, I feel like going to the gym. I'm gonna go to the gym, right? Some days you're like, oh man, I can't wait to eat healthy and get home, eat oatmeal because it's gonna make you feel better, right?
Yeah.
But there's gonna be those days where you wake up and you're just like, I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to go to the gym. I don't feel like working out, And then when that happens, I just remember that I have a goal in mind.
What is your goal?
My goal is to make a comeback in boxing, the biggest comeback. It's like, I used to box many years ago. I haven't stepped in a ring to fight in probably over 10 years. Right, but a lot of people.
Sounds like you used to be good.
A lot of people used to say I was very good. A lot of people had a lot of trust in me.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I didn't really trust in myself too much back then, but a lot of people that knew me from the boxing world, they're like, man, this kid's gonna get somewhere. So obviously life happens. Now people don't have trust in me. Now the only one that has trust in me is myself. And now I'm here to working towards making the biggest comeback.
Make yourself better.
Make myself better. What's the worst that can happen?
Right. And once you start looking at your health and your physical health, and then you start going to the gym and then you start eating healthy, your life gets better overall.
Everything.
Your entire life.
Your entire life gets better. Different opportunities rise. You feel better. You got more energy. You're more alert.
Exactly. And then you trust yourself. So it helped me a lot. I used to be 200. My biggest, I was 210. I'm around 5'8" as well. I was 210.
We're around 6 feet. People can't
I'm cool,
see
man. So
yeah, we're short guys.
you know what my dad told me? My dad is very short too. Intelligence, you don't measure it from the ground up. You measure it from the sky to the head, to the top of your head. That's how you measure intelligence.
Yeah,
that's what he told me.
Well,
I thought it was pretty.
At least it made you feel good at the time.
Right. I thought about it for a little bit. I was like, oh, I see what that means. Anyways, I was 210 as well, and my motivation was my divorce. I got divorced, and I tried everything to cope with the pain. My self-esteem was to the ground. I tried going on a bike. I tried spending money on clothes, money on other stuff. I tried to get a hobby, try to build a hobby. Like, I had so much time, free time for myself, that I didn't know what to do with it. It wasn't until a few months later, after my divorce, that I saw this video of this guy going on a fitness challenge. It only took him about 12 weeks to get a six-pack and all that. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try that. I'm not looking for a six-pack, but I just want to lose weight. I'll try it. I'll do a 12-month challenge. So I researched a nutrition guide. I researched some workout plans. I followed the plan, and it didn't take 3 months. It didn't take 12 weeks. It only took 8 weeks for me to change. And I took completely focused on it. I didn't go out drinking. I didn't do any drugs. I didn't do anything. I was lonely. I was by myself. And my friends, like you and all of my friends, they had their own life, and I had my own life for a while. And so I stopped talking to my friends. So I didn't have friends at that point, So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this challenge. And I did it, bro. And one of the biggest motivations, and it does not matter what your motivation is. Just do it. It doesn't matter.
Just have to find your motivation.
Just find your motivation. Just think about your motivation. Write it down and focus on it. Like, dude, it didn't take that long. Can you go without talking to your friends 2 months? You probably already do. Can you go without going to the bar for 2 months? Can you go without going to a restaurant for 2 months? Yes, you can. It's not that impossible. It's not that bad. Well, if you think about it, 2 months, 3 months, it's not that much. It's not even half of a year. It's a quarter of a year. So if you think about it that way, it doesn't seem that bad. So hopefully that motivates you a little bit more. But it only took 2 months. I was laser focused though. I was so laser focused. I was measuring my food. I was weighing my food. I was weighing my food. I was making sure I was doing the diet to the T. And don't do all those yo-yo diets. The question I was asking you, how do you change your diet? Like, how hard was it? It was hard. It was for 2 weeks.
The beginning, the beginning it's hard, and then once you start getting used to it, it just like right now, my diet right now, right? I wake up, I'll have regular oatmeal, with water, right? I put the warm water to it to cook it, and then I'll either put some kind of fruit on the top to add the sweetness, but I don't add sugar, I don't add anything, and then I'll eat 2 eggs.
I recommend a protein scoop.
Protein scoop.
Oh man, you're gonna love it.
Now I have something else. Well, see, I get my protein with I like to eat 2 eggs. I know.
Just mix it up with the water and do the same thing.
I'm changing it starting next week because right now I've been eating regular eggs, right? Tomorrow, egg whites. So I'm just gonna eat it with. I'm gonna make myself some egg whites because it has the protein.
Yep.
That's my breakfast, right? And then I'll have my lunch usually consists of like a salad with chicken, because that's usually when I'm at work. I'll go ahead and eat easy stuff to do. You eat a salad, and then I usually go. So after my breakfast, I'll go to the gym. It's about 1.5 to 2 hours, and I usually focus on cardio. A little bit of like weightlifting, but mainly cardio. During work, I'll have lunch, right, which is a salad with chicken, something simple, easy. And then about 2 hours before I go to the boxing gym, I just started going to the boxing gym about 2-3 days ago. It hasn't been that long. I'll have some more food, which will consist of probably carbs and protein. So maybe like, a little bit of rice with chicken or something similar like that.
It doesn't sound like you eat very little. It sounds like you eat very well.
I'm eating a lot more, and I'm eating
healthier.
Healthier.
You're losing weight.
And I'm losing weight at the same time as I'm eating a lot more.
I became very passionate about what to replace. So, what foods to replace. So, it only took me to about 2 weeks to stay away from the sweets, right? And then I started learning that you could do protein cheesecake, protein pancakes, protein French toast. Bro, you can do everything out of protein, and it tastes just as fine as the other stuff. Or if not
better sometimes.
Sometimes it's better, dude. Protein cheesecake, like banana bread from protein. Like, I started implementing all this stuff. So that's the thing about losing weight, is that it doesn't have to be hard, man. It doesn't have to. You just got to know what to do. Like, if you love eating something, if you like eating cake, you can make cake out of protein. And a lot of people say, yeah, but it doesn't taste the same and all that. It's something that you get used to. It's an acquired taste. You didn't like coffee at the beginning when you were a kid, and now you drink coffee.
You didn't like beer.
You didn't like beer.
You love beer.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't like alcohol before, now you like it. It's an acquired taste that is going to end up being worth it, bro. Like, do it for 2 months. It doesn't take that long. Do it for 2 weeks. I promise you. Just do it for 2 weeks.
Now that you bring this up, I think I just thought of something real quick. So, like sugar, salt, people get addicted to, right? Your body. Once you detoxify from that, once you stop drinking all the sugar, eating it, and then once your body stops craving it, it doesn't really taste for you the same. And then you, like I said, you'll acquire the taste for the other stuff, the protein, the healthy stuff, and it's gonna taste good for you. And you're not gonna miss the.
Bro, I used to even put protein bars on my shake. I put a banana, some milk, some almond milk, and a protein bar on my, and some ice, obviously. Bro, like, I did everything. Did you know I used to put egg whites on my oatmeal?
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
How does that taste?
They taste just fine. You put egg whites on cake.
Yeah.
So it's just it
kind of replaces the milk. It might sound
gross, but it's not.
Did you do it with water? Or did you do it with milk?
So what I did was I put the egg whites, on a pan, just like you're frying, and I put the oats. So I was just cooking eggs with oats, right, and mix it up and all that, and then I will put that on milk.
It's kind of like a pancake.
Kind of like
like a pancake.
I put it on the protein shake. I'll make a shake, and I will make a shake and put it all together. It looked like a vomit. Because somebody told me, I remember posting it on Facebook, and somebody said that looks like vomit, because I put That, and then I put some fruit on top. And they're like, that looks, I don't give a fuck. It
Tasted good, right?
It tasted hella bomb, man. It tastes bomb. Another thing that I learned was like blending the eggs and the spinach. So if you grab a couple eggs, egg whites, add some egg whites, and put hella fucking spinach on it. You blend it up and then you cook it. Then you have a big old green pancake that does not look appetizing, but it looks fine. And you eating a lot of spinach. You know, that spinach, bro, it'll make you go to the restroom like nicely. It will be long little thirds.
Yeah. Well, when you talk spinach, I was thinking about Popeye the Sailor Man, not about turds, but
Big old thirds, man. Like, but you know, it doesn't have to be hard. Like, and then after that, when I got really skinny, is when I did intermittent fasting.
Yeah,
I was already skinny. Like, I was cut. I remember having veins on my chest and all that.
I mean, I remember the first time I saw you after not seeing you for a while.
Nobody would recognize me.
I wouldn't recognize. Like, I was like, is that
3 months.
what happened?
Just 3 months.
What happened to Josue?
So it only took 2 months to being a skinny, fat, like chubby guy to slim, you know, and fit. It only took me 2 months. It took me a month to become cut, like bodybuilding look, like, you know. And I'll show some photos how I used to look. But it didn't take that long, though. That's the main thing. It did not take that long. And like you said, it became easier over time. And you know what that taught me, though? One of the biggest lessons I had during that time is that whatever you put in your mind, whatever you put in a lot of effort, you will make it. You will make it happen.
Yeah, whatever you...
Effort never equals zero.
Zero.
Never. So it was... I was so laser focused. Bro, I had a friend that he would call me and tell me, bro, let's go drink. I'm like, hell no, bro. I'm on a diet. I can't do that. But it was only like for 2 months, like I said. It was only 2 months. I think after like 4 months or 5 months, he called me again and he's like, bro, let's go party. You've been doing this for too long, whatever. I haven't seen you in a while, 5 months or whatever. I showed up. I will never forget that look, bro. I will never. This motherfucker was looking at me from head to toe. Like, he was like, what the hell happened to you? Like, is that you? Like, people will not recognize me, bro. Like, people was like so impressed with what happened to me. And that's why I wanted to start a YouTube video at the beginning too, because I wanted to motivate people to that is possible. Right now I eat normal, bro. I eat pizza, I eat all that shit. I do intermittent fasting here and there. Like, I don't really care about being slim or anymore. I used to care a lot. I don't give a fuck. As long as I'm healthy, I'm able to move, I'm able to run, I'm able to lift weights, be strong. That's all I care now. But back then, whoever is watching this video wants to, be fit, you can do it. Even if you're older, even if you're 40 years old, you can still do it. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. Oh, then I'm sick of this. I have something in my pancreas. I have something here. I have diabetes. It don't matter. There's always something that you can do to make it happen. And that's how I did it. And whatever your motivation is, that's what you need to feed from. Your motivation, your main goal. Write it down. Put it on your calendar. Put it on your wall. I gotta make this happen. And every day, look at it, and you just continue going, like you're doing. Like, your goal is to lose 100 more pounds. You said.
Well, now it's about 80 more.
80, bro. You're just closer to your goal. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger, he used to say, every time he will lift that weight, every one more time is one more time closer to his goal. So every time you're about to drop that weight, be like, okay, I'm gonna be closer to my goal if I lift it one more time.
One more time, bro.
And if you can do one more, I'm gonna be closer to my goal until I lift that one more time. And just keep going until you're doing 20 reps. It's all about what your mental state. And you're actually, did you know that doing weight training also trains your brain of delayed gratification? It's called.
Oh yeah, I think that's also a thing that's helped me a lot. Because like I said, I've been doing weightlifting for about 5 months, right?
Yeah, you've never done it
before. The only stuff I used to do before was the boxing. So I got introduced into weight training, which has helped me a lot, and the way I see working out.
And then you said something very interesting when you started, because your goal was to become a boxer, and then you said, well, if I lift weights, I'm gonna become slow. And this is something that I told you, and I want everybody to know that whatever your goal is, it's fine. Like if you want to lose weight and then do something else, you can still do weight training, and I recommend good weight training. The reason is because your body will adapt. So for example, if you're lifting weights and you're becoming strong, you're building your muscles are getting bigger, stronger, and more resistant to more stress, right? And then you go training for boxing. Okay, yes, you're going to be slower. You're going to be heavier because your muscles weigh a lot. But if you continue training as a boxer, what happens is the muscle masses, the muscle cells that you were using to lift weights, you're no longer using, they go away. They're going to go away, and then only the muscle cells that you use for boxing, they will stay because you kept using them as you switch your training. So that's why even though your goal was not to be a bodybuilder, the reason, because you lifted weights, you have the muscle mass, you are going to be stronger when it comes to boxing. It's going to take a little bit to adapt from going to weightlifting to boxing, but the adaptation is going to be a lot easier if you would have just gone straight from being big to boxing. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, that's like I said, that's definitely the transition I'm in right now.
And that's why I wanted to say on this video, because
a lot of people
important.
think when they think weightlifting, they think powerlifter, they think people
right, and it doesn't necessarily.
There's all kinds of weightlifting.
Exactly, like football players, like not only football players, but soccer players. We're Latinos, we're more involved into soccer players, but soccer players, you will think, well, they don't have to work out their upper body. They do weight training. All those guys, they do weight training. So it's not just about the legs. It's about the entire body composition, and especially if you look at a person that it's a long distance runner and a short distance runner. The short distance runner is going to be a lot more muscular than the long distance runner. The long distance runner, usually they're all flabby. They don't have that much muscle.
Very lean.
They're not very muscular, but the fast runners, they are built on the top, because all these movements that they do as they run, they also matter. When you're moving your arms and all that, they also they will make you run faster. So that transition is going to be a lot better if you started as a weightlifting. And obviously, if you mainly, let's say you want to play soccer, and then all you do is bench press and shoulders and back, and you never work out your legs, well, obviously it's not going to be as good, right? But if you want to be a soccer player, you're going to want to work out your legs, right? Have to do your legs. That's going to make you run faster. So obviously you want to do a full body workout when it comes to that. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So, but going back to the nutrition is 80%. They say 80-90% of your fitness goal. How important it is. A workout is not as important as what you eat, and that's something that I've gotten very passionate about too, because they sell so much garbage out there, man, and they promote it as keto friendly, as sugar free, as fat free, and it's lies. It's a bunch of lies, bro. Don't ever buy when you see that big old keto lettering on the front of the package, or when you see that sugar free is like the biggest thing. You got to learn how to read the nutrition facts. You got to learn how to read the ingredients. You got to learn what the ingredients they usually use, what kind of ingredients they use. All that stuff matters, bro. Even that little thing, it can be the big difference. Like I forgot what sugar this was. I totally forgot. But there's some sugars that are calorie free, but they will increase your insulin levels. And that's what when you avoid eating sugars, that's exactly what you're trying to avoid. Increase your insulin levels. But there's this artificial sugars that have 0 calories, but they increase your insulin levels. So there's no really anything different with regular sugar, even worse. So they said that this type of, I forgot which one it was. This type of sugar, it will increase more your insulin levels than regular sugar. So as might as well just have regular sugar. That's one of the things I wanted to say. Also, like, you got to be careful what you eat. And you got to learn and research of the things that you're putting into your body. Like, for example, your body is very important, right? We can agree that is the only thing that we have, right? And is the last thing that we're going to lose. Our body is very important. So shouldn't we give our body the best of the best, right? If we have a horse, if we into horse racing, right? We're not going to give that horse just trash to eat, kibble from dogs. Like, we're going to give that horse the best food available because that horse is going to make us money. That horse better run fast, right? So if we give the horse good food, we have to consume good food. Same with the car. If you have a Lamborghini, you would put any regular gas, the cheapest gasoline, the cheapest oil on that vehicle. If you have a Lamborghini or if you have a Maserati, well, you used to have a Maserati. You still have it?
I had a few of them.
Yeah, but for example, like a Lamborghini or a McLaren or this expensive ass cars.
Those kind of cars you use obviously different kind of oil.
Right.
Like when I had the Maseratis, you can't just take it to Jiffy Lube or.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So they're expensive cars. They're luxury cars. They're exotic cars. You wouldn't put that stuff on those cars, right? Any stuff. You wouldn't put recycled oil on those cars because they have a value. Well, you're more valuable than those cars. You're more valuable than 10 or 5 of them, like 20 of them, 100 of them. So why would you put something trashy on your body? That's the point that I want to give. Like, we are so important. Your body is the most important thing that you have in this entire world. Your body. It is the most important thing because without this body, you can't work, you can't study, you can't take care of your family, you can't fight, you can't do anything. So we are the most important thing. Our bodies are the most important thing. So we want to give it the best of the best. We want to treat him the best of the best. And that's the point I wanted to get. Like, that's the point I wanted to make. So, have you changed your diet lately? Have you made it better over time?
You already asked me.
You're about to put some protein on your.
Yeah, now I'm gonna put protein on my oatmeal. Yeah. No, but yeah, I've changed my diet. The number one thing that I cut out from the beginning, which was not too hard, surprisingly, was drinking soda or sugar drinks. I mostly drink water.
Have you tried the ZVS? The drinks, the sodas?
No.
So a lot of people say that the carbonated water. We can go on and on and on because there's some studies that say one thing and there's studies that say the other thing. Like, even in the fitness industry, the nutrition, the supplement industry, they use garbage ingredients. Even there, they use garbage ingredients. So you got to be careful there too. But you can only go so much. I mean, it is what it is. You can't have a perfect diet especially in this world. You can't have any of this stuff. But they sell this ZVS at the store that tastes just like soda. I mean, to me, they taste just like soda. They carbonated drinks, and they're sweetened with stevia. That stevia it's a 0 calorie. It's natural. It comes from a flower, and it doesn't increase your insulin levels. So stevia, it has a little bitter taste.
Hey, we're not getting promoted yet. Don't be advertising.
It's all good, man. It's all good. I want everybody to know. I want everybody to know the little tricks, But
just drink water. Focus on drinking water for now.
Even if you drink water, even if you don't like, I didn't like drinking water. I used to put pepinos. What's it called? Cucumbers. Oh. I used to put cucumbers and lime on it, and you're not gonna believe what I put in my water now.
What do you put in your water now?
I don't even like having it. I don't like water without what I put now.
Lime.
Nope.
Lemon.
Nope.
What?
I put apple cider vinegar in
it.
What? Yep. I put apple cider vinegar and a little bit of salt, Himalayan salt, just to give it a little minerals. It tastes fine. It tastes a little bit sour, salty.
Wait, is that the water that you've given me?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I've had people ask me, "Oh, can I have some of your water?" And they're like, "All right, taste it."
So there's a taste to it.
Yeah, it has a little bit of taste. I mean, I got used to it, and now I don't like water by itself. I like a little bit with a little sourness.
Apple cider vinegar.
Salt. That's what I have. That's what I drink. But I started by adding just lime and cucumbers. I started doing that, and see, a lot of people have issues drinking enough water. So what I usually tell everybody is just grab a gallon of water, go buy a gallon of water, grab yourself a big bottle, fill it up with water, put some lime in it, put some cucumbers in it, or put whatever you want, whatever little flavor. Even it's such a subtle flavor that it leaves you like, if you put lime in it, it leaves you like the little lime flavor in it, and you automatically want to grab some more, and you automatically want to drink a little bit more because you want to feel that taste. So it helps a lot. And then sooner or later, you're gonna find out that you just drank a whole gallon of water, and that's how you start. That's how you start your fitness journey, by drinking enough water, drinking at least a gallon of water. So there's a lot of tricks that you can do to supplement one thing to the other. Even pizza. Was I telling you about the pizza? Quest? I don't care if I'm not a sponsor with them, but Quest, the guys that do the Quest bars, they make pizza. They make protein pizza made out of cauliflower, whatever they do. Like, look at the ingredients. I mean, it tastes just like pizza. I mean, it's thin crust. It's very thin, bro. But you can eat the entire thing. Like, if you really want pizza and you want to stay in your diet and you want to stay healthy, don't go to Target. Go to the supplement store. See if you can find some Quest pizza. They usually sell them at Target, but we don't go to Target anymore.
I don't go to that store anymore either.
No. So you just buy them.
Wait, we might get banned for that, bro. You're gonna have to edit that. You're gonna have to edit that.
No, we don't have to be banned for that.
Everybody's
just go
getting
buy
banned
some
for
pizza, bro. Like, get some pizza, burgers, bro. I used to be big on burgers. So you grab like, you go to the store and find this whole wheat bread, for your burgers, and then you go find your very lean ground beef. You make the patties. You go on YouTube, find out how to season them. I used to put jalapeno mustard on them. Oh, it tastes so good. Put mustard in them and get your double patties and nice cheese, and onions and everything that it's in a burger. But now you know what's in that, and it tastes just as fine. You don't need to suffer not eating your favorite foods, bro. Like pasta, they make freaking protein pasta made out of what's it called, chickpeas or whatever they're called. Like, dude, they make everything that you want, and so that way you can stay on your diet. Like, even if you want to eat pasta, you can have healthy pasta. Like anything, cheesecake, protein cheesecake, bro. Look it up online. Protein cheesecake. It's not that hard to make. It's fun to make, and it tastes just good. It tastes really good, and then you can eat a couple. Especially if you do intermittent fasting, bro, you can eat as much as you want. Not as much as you want, but as much as you can fill up your belly. I do 24-hour fast sometimes, so I get to eat a lot. I love food, man. I love food. Right now, I got injured, so I haven't been able to go to the gym. Like, even if I wanted to, it's impossible. So I'm taking a little bit of rest, but I can't wait to go back. I went back already this week, but it's very little, very slowly. So hopefully by the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna start going hard. But yeah, how about giving you any good ideas?
You gotta
learn how to cook, bro. You gotta learn how to cook. Oh man, you can do a lot of things with chicken. You can do a lot of things with ground beef. But anyways, I'm gonna get hungry, man, pretty soon over here. So we better finish this podcast.
Like, share, and subscribe for more ideas, more food ideas, or
man,
whatever you guys want to talk about.
Men talk about, man.
This is
a
what
lot
men
of
talk
things.
About. That's all kinds of stuff. So
whatever help you guys get that goal, man. Whatever helps you to get a girl, whatever you want to get that job,
start a business, get healthy,
get a business,
follow your dreams.
It's about that friendship. We can be friends. It's about having good friends. Even though you guys are just watching a YouTube video, you guys can comment, man. We'll comment back. We talk.
We'll do lives. We're gonna start doing some lives. We're gonna try to be more interactive with you guys, and we're gonna try to be consistent with them. We're gonna. Yeah. We've been out of the loop for a little bit. He's busy with his life. I'm busy with my life.
Yeah, and then hopefully if you guys subscribe, that's the thing. Like, if you guys subscribe, we can do this every day. I'm cool. I would do this every day. I can talk about food. I can talk about everything every day. We're friends, man. You guys are my friends already. And if you guys are not my friends, you can comment on there.
Yeah,
These
you-
guys are
you-
idiots. I
you
don't
guys are
care, man. Go
dumbasses.
ahead. It's all good, bro.
Like, share, subscribe.
All right, guys. You guys
Take it
take
easy.
care. Be good.
ya.
Listen to your mom. Listen to your parents. And listen to your wife if you're married.
Don't get married if you're not.
Don't. All right, guys. See you next time.